This is the video you guys have all been waiting for. In the past few weeks, I've been making some big changes to my robust bike fleet of 2 because I only have 2 bikes. This includes upsizing my Crust Bambora from a 56 centimeter to a 58 centimeter frame when I grabbed a large frame from the Crust flash sale last week. Normally, you will see 2 bikes on the wall behind me, the Mone La Roca right there, and above it, my Crust Bambora. Currently, the Bambora is in the bike shop getting swapped out to its new frame, and it's gonna be fabulous. A couple of weeks ago, I also did a bike check of my Mone La Roca, and I have some upgrades to share with you guys. Actually, it's just one upgrade, but I'm gonna make a video about it because I'm stoked. Also, LOL, I did not wash my bike before I made the B-roll of that video. When I built up the Mone La Roca, I put some Salsa Salt Flat Bars as my initial handlebars. I did not like those bars at all for a couple of reasons. First was because there was no rise to them, so I had to put them way up high on the handlebar stem thing, and there was a stack of risers below it, and it was just kind of ugly, and I didn't really like that. It also threw the handling off a little bit, not that much, but enough to where it was a little bit wonky on more technical single track, which I am not want to do very often, but when I did notice it. I also didn't like those handlebars because I had to lean over really, really far to reach the handlebar itself, and that caused all kinds of fit issues, including lower back pain and numb hands. And on one 50-mile ride that I did, I ended up with cyclist palsy, and it took months for all of the feeling in my pinkies to come back. Well, y'all, I have made an upgrade from the Salsa Salt Flat Bars. This is the meal replacement bar made by Mone Bikes, who is the same person who made the frame. Look at those beautiful ass welds, y'all. They match the beautiful ass welds that are on the frame. The look is complete. I might be petty as hell, but I want all of my bikes to be really beautiful, and this bike is. So let's talk a little bit about the handlebar itself. This is a steel riser bar, and it comes in 2 different sizes, a 3.5 inch rise and a 4.5 inch rise. I ended up getting the 4.5 inch rise because I wanted to play around where I could put the bar on the actual handlebar stem. It is a steel handlebar, so it's heavy as hell. It's heavy. On the website, it says it comes in at less than 1,000 grams, which is, how much is 1,000 grams? Yeah, it's like 2 pounds. It's not light by any means. It's not. But you know what, y'all? I don't really care. And I don't care because it is so comfortable to ride. So for the fit, I had the bike shop cut down the handlebars about 1 inch on either side. I also had the bike shop cut down the stack of phallic looking spacers. I'm glad they're gone. Additionally, I had the dropper post lever on the left-hand side moved a little bit over. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but my thumb knuckle was just hitting the dropper post lever every single time that I rode. I would just end up with this tiny little annoying bruise. I had no idea, but you can move that lever over. Just in case anyone else didn't know that, you can move it over if it's hitting your thumb knuckle. In terms of what I might do next, I may add some bar ends, which I know kind of ruins the badass aesthetic of this handlebar, but it does go with my dad vibe aesthetic. So it's a trade-off I'm gonna have to really seriously consider. It's also nice to switch hand positions sometimes, so I guess that might be more important than considering how the bike looks. I also want to get one of those BMX crossbar pads that you see on old school BMX bikes from the 90s. So if you guys know of a good one, let me know in the comments below. I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for a BMX crossbar pad, which is not a sentence that I ever thought would come out of my mouth. With this bar, I have finally dialed in my bike fit, and riding it is wow. This is what riding a bike is supposed to feel like. After riding this bike a lot in the past week or so, I've realized I've never really ridden without pain. I've never really ridden without discomfort in some area, and riding this, even for short periods of time, riding this, it's painless. And it's a really beautiful feeling. It has taken months to get to this point, and so I am so happy, which is why I'm making a video about this in the first place. I know it is a super tiny update, but man, this is just marvelous. But that's it. That's the update, y'all. Y'all, I am so excited to have a bike that does not cause me pain and looks amazing and just feels super good. It's just like, it's nice to be here. It's really nice to be here. And thank you guys for celebrating this with me. But other than that, be sure to like and subscribe this video if you've made it all the way through. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys next week.